Hello students, this week we are going to continue with the topic Let's Celebrate Diversity. Okay, the activity for this week is a story about diversity. Our first exercise first we have the definition of discrimination. Discrimination is when a person is treated differently, not in a good way, because of some aspects of their identity. Okay, we have five pictures and also five types of discrimination. The example is about ethnic or racial discrimination. Okay, in this case is letter D. Number 1, disability discrimination. Is letter, you have the answer? Is letter A. Okay, very good. Number 2, body size discrimination. Of course, is letter B. Number 3, gender discrimination. Is letter C. And economic discrimination. Is letter E. Okay, very good. And read the following definition and look at the 3 examples. Okay, we are going to read the definition about stereotypes. Stereotypes are ideas or beliefs that people have about someone or something, especially an idea that is wrong. Well, this definition is according Cambridge Dictionary. And also we have to say that stereotypes can be hurtful and can impede our success. For example, we have 3 examples of stereotypes. Okay, the first one, all girls are bad at science. The second one, all teenagers are rebels. And the third one, all boys are messy. Okay, maybe are true in some cases, but we don't have to generalize. Okay, match the type of discrimination with the correct stereotype. In the first group, we have the type of discrimination, and in the second group, the stereotype. For example, number 1, ethnic or racial discrimination. Okay, we match with letter C. People think he's a criminal because he's black. Number 2, disability discrimination. Of course, letter E. People think she can't work because she has a disability. Number 3, body size discrimination. Well, we have a little mistake. Number 3, okay, very good. People think she's lazy because she is fat. Number 4, gender discrimination. People think she is bad at science because she is a girl. Economic discrimination. People think she doesn't belong at a party because she was poor. Well, we have 2 stories about Gina and Bruno, and we have to read them because we have more activities about these stories. Let's understand. Since this part you have to copy in your notebook or folder, don't forget. Okay, the first activity in this section is complete the chart with the correct information about Gina and Bruno according to their stories. For example, well, we have to complete which type of discrimination it shows in the reading. Okay, in the example, ethnic and economic discrimination. What about the stereotype? People thought he was dishonest and jealous because he was poor. What about the qualities? People realized that he was a noble and kind person. We have to do the same about Gina's story and Bruno's story. Remember that there are regular verbs and irregular verbs. The regular verbs you add ed, for example, worked, and irregular verbs they don't have any rules. For example, the past form of the verb think is thought, and the negative form of the verb didn't have. For example, if you write the auxiliary didn't, you have to write the verb in the base form. We have more examples. Okay, for example, here, didn't want, not didn't want it, didn't like, not didn't liked, didn't do, no didn't did. Okay, complete the story by putting the verbs in parentheses in the past tense. You have to change the verb in parentheses and write the past tense form. Okay, this is our product for this week. Write some information. First, we have to write some information about a friend who was a victim of discrimination. Okay, you have to write information, the type of discrimination, the stereotype, and the qualities. Okay, you have an example of Jose, and then use the information that you wrote to make a short test. For the example, well, after I have this information, I have to write a short story. Okay, I have to write a short story. Well, if you have a question or a doubt, please call me or send me a message. Okay, and that's all for today. Okay, thank you, students.